Christian Fisher joining us now on the Right to the Guest side. Christian, Roc, Manuch, and Crespin. So what are you doing on your day off?
I am sitting on my couch, and I am not going to move today too much.
Nice.
With this new scheduling, pretty much playing every other day, it's obviously pretty tight and pretty hard on the body. But this will probably, I think we looked at our schedule. This is probably the longest we have without in between games. So going to take full advantage here and put on some Netflix and enjoy the day.
Outstanding. Hey, before we get into obviously last night, just the state of the Yotes, so to speak, we got a little contest going on, and we love for you to participate. We call it the Big Game Challenge, and we're referring to the big game that is going to be played next Sunday in Tampa. You know, we're not allowed to say the words, so we kind of play around it. And we have a contest where we're asking our guests to give us the winner of the game, either Kansas City or Tampa Bay, and then the score of the game. If you get it right, we're going to give you a $300 gift card to Mastro's Steakhouse. Mastro's. I know you've been there. You love to go to Mastro's. So we know you're a football fan. I'm sorry your Bears aren't there, but
no kidding.
In regards to Tampa and KC, who do you like in the game?
You know what? I've had the debate with the boys in the locker room about this. I think you just can't go against Tom. I mean, I don't know how you do it. I don't know how you go against Tom.
When you say, excuse me, Christian, when you say boys, are you just talking to Connor? I mean, you know, he's the biggest spokesperson.
Yeah. Oh God, I think they're related at times, but I mean, I'm telling you, I'll be the first one to say I had Green Bay in that last game, and it humbled me, and obviously coming to the rink and hearing Connor frickin' Brady coming in there. I just don't know how you go against them. So I'm gonna go with the Bucks. I'm gonna go with 28-21. I'm gonna go kind of low. 28-21.
We got it down. All right, good stuff. Let's talk some puck.
Off the couch for sure.
Yeah, definitely. So. Hey, what is it with this, the dominance last night specifically in that second period? What was it? You guys seem to have so much more energy, and the fact that you guys have had some success the last couple games, not giving up really any shots at all. That second period, what was said in between periods?
Yeah, I could tell you firsthand we weren't too happy with the first period, especially the first 10 minutes. It was pretty sloppy. I mean, both sides, but on our side, I think no one was too pleased with it, and I think it was just kind of an ownership of the team. Nothing was really, yelled on or harped too much in the locker room. But I think we all knew that we had a lot better, and once again with the schedule, we yesterday was a must-win. I mean, all these games are really important, but to drop another game against that team, that'd be that would hurt us pretty good in the standings. But I loved how we played. From the second and third period, obviously Darcy, being our backbone as he always is. But it's tough. That Gibson, he's one hell of a goaltender. But we found a way. Some of those goals are just how you're gonna have to score. I mean, you're playing these teams and these good goalies. Sometimes you're gonna need a couple lucky bounces. That happens against us all the time. So it was nice to get a couple in there and much needed 2 points and. Yeah, you can't go on a little bit of slide here, and it's easy to because these games are almost every other day. So you can't get yourself on the wrong side of those games.
And Christian, when Connor got popped early on in that game, or a nice little nudge, if you will, it seemed like okay, game on. Not that you need to be any more fired up or excited, but it seemed you guys kept your poise. I don't know if you hit an extra gear or not, but it got everybody's attention, I'm sure.
Yeah, no when stuff like that happens throughout the game, it could be the littlest thing. It could be a blocked shot. It could be somebody saying something. It could be anything. It could be a good shift, a good hit. But no, you said it. I mean, there was a point where we all kind of recognized that we weren't happy with ourselves and kind of took it up. And we were peppering them with shots and kind of dominating the ozone. So once you have a couple of those shifts back to back, it's pretty easy and you feel good about yourself. And but at the same time, it's tough. You got to balance that act out with not feeling too confident because It's a veteran team over there. A lot of these teams kind of just sit around and wait, and obviously most of the goalies are very, very good, and they'll just wait around, and if you make that one extra pass or try to do something too good and too cute, they can make you burn, which honestly they found a way to score on a couple of those on just our mistakes. So, but like you said, there was a little bit of a turning point there, and obviously it was well needed.
We had talk on Wednesday talking about having practice, and for you guys, as you mentioned, every other day, it's tough to really hone in on some of the things you need to work on. How vitally important was that practice, that film session after practice, what have you, to get dialed in and maybe fix some of the things that were broken?
Yeah, no, with this season, it's really hard to find those days and just the facts on your body and whatnot. It's always hard, but you're basically every team that's coming into town or going out to play. We're playing them back to back at the least. We just played Vegas 4 times, so that second game, so much more about what you guys did bad and what they did good and how you counter it. So that Wednesday was nice. We got in there. We probably had the most, one of the longest videos of the year, and figured out some things and obviously found out the recipe for success. So it worked out for us. Other
than playing back to back, Christian, are you okay with playing a team, twice, 3 times in a row?
Yeah, no, I don't mind it at all. Especially that 4-game series. I mean, it's fun playing it. It's it's a little kind of mini playoffs, and it's fun. Not as a player, you go into these games and there's different teams and different systems. It's kind of nice playing the same team and knowing what their forecheck is, what their power play is, the same personnel on it. It's easier as a player, I'd say. And so I personally enjoyed it. So it's just a little playoff thing, and obviously kind of like the little Garland situation. I think some things carry over, which is always fun for the fans and fun for the energy of the game. You're playing these guys so often and so frequent. It's pretty easy to hate somebody on the other team after the first game.
Well, I can imagine also if you're on the road for a 3-game set versus the first team, you're staying there, so you don't have to travel one night, going to the next city the next night. So you go back to the hotel, you can relax, you get a good meal, and it's not so much you're actually there. You can somewhat settle down and settle in.
Yeah. That's probably the biggest. The change on the road is the usually you're in one city and you're out and you're on a plane for 3 hours and landing at 2 a.m. and playing the next night. Where right now we're, like you said, we're in a hotel 30 minutes after the game and be able to get a normal night's sleep and sometimes have a day off or a practice in between at the city. It's probably nobody, ask any player, has ever gone or been able to do that. So it's different, but I think, like you said, it's much easier on the body when it comes to the road. Just not being able to travel, not having to travel and change time zones and stuff that we usually do.
Christian, last one. Now you got a few days off. What will be the go-to meal, the go-to takeout, the go-to delivery, Uber Eats, whatever it may be? What is the go-to?
My go-to right now is North Italia. I think, taken out half of their chicken parm out of their inventory in the last month.
Really? I love that place. Don't be taking all that chicken parm from there. Come on, that's mine.
It is damn good. That's been my recent one. I haven't gone there too frequently over the last couple of years, but I tried it out one day and I got the chicken parm, and my goodness, I'm never going to stop having it.
Nice.
What's on the Netflix, Christian? You said it's a Netflix kind of night right now. You getting caught up on Tiger King? Or are you doing the whole Ozark thing? What do you got on Netflix?
Or what's the significance?
Yeah, I love that Tiger King. I'm watching Ozark right now.
Nice.
So I'm on. Oh my God, I honestly, and that's tough because I watched it last night after the game, and I can't even I try to turn it off and go to bed, and I think I'm part of the cartel and I'm laundering money. And it's not good. I mean, I get way too amped up, so I told my family to watch it. I was like, hey, make sure you watch it during the day because you're going to try to kill somebody if you do it at night.
It's a great show. It is a great
Christian,
show.
hey, enjoy some time off, man. You guys deserve it, and good luck in St. Louis. Thanks for coming on with us today. We really appreciate it.
Thanks, guys. Good talking.
Christian Fisher joining us here, your right winger for your Arizona Coyotes. How about that?
He's right about Ozarks, man. The ending from last year.
Hey, whoa!
I didn't say anything.
whoa.
I
I,
just said
I haven't
it was
watched
very
it.
good.
I haven't seen
Whoa.
it.
Yeah, I haven't said anything.
Just careful
The
there.
ending was it's great show.
Careful.
I don't know if you can ask a guy who I believe is not married, ask him about his Netflix night, or
Why not?
Yeah, why not? It's
well,
great shows.
there's some people interpret the Netflix night different.
No, I didn't say. I didn't say. Is it a Netflix and chill kind of night? I said, is it what's on Netflix? I didn't say.
Way
that.
to qualify, Crespin.
Yeah.
Way to
Manuch
qualify.
just learned that.
Oh, is that right?
6 months ago. He
I
just
never
learned Netflix and chill.
I never
Yeah.
the chill part. I
Oh,
mean,
it's
Netflix.
me- yeah,
He knew the Netflix part.
Yeah.
Kind
He
of.
didn't know
What are you doing tonight? Come over Netflix and let's just chill.
Code, Manuch.
I got it.
It's
I
the
got it.
code.
I learned so
Oh,
much from you
man.
guys. It's amazing.
We're just here. We're just here to help you out.
Lighten my world.
Hey, we